How's it going, Robbie?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
Right, sir. We're here at SHOT Show 2019, Springfield Armory booth. Obviously, I'm very biased, but we have some new goodies.
We do.
Tell us about it.
Well, last year we introduced our 911 and 380, and of course, no matter what you make, they want something different. Well, you can understand why. There are people that think maybe 380 needs to be a little bit more. Well, if you want a little more out of your 380, we've done that for you, and we made the gun slightly larger. To be honest with you, if you set the two, one on top of the other, it's really hard to see the differences. But it's easier to tell you what the size differences are. It's 1/4 of an inch a barrel. Height of the grip is the same. Thickness of the grip is the same. It's virtually the same. But it weighs 2.5 ounces more because the slide and the barrel assembly needs to be heavier on the 9 because the cartridge is quite a bit more recoil. So that's basically what it is. There's two versions. There's one that's all black nitrite, and then you have a stainless version that also has, they're both aluminum frames with a black finish. So the big thing about the 9mm is it's tricky to make a little gun shootable. It's also tricky to make a little gun, when it's powerful, reliable. There's been a lot of work and effort put into making them both shootable and reliable. They're very small. For a 9mm, this is a really tiny gun.
It kind of disappears in your hand, too.
It does. I mean, so if it's one of those things that it's kind of too small to be what you would categorize as a service pistol. It's really designed specifically for concealed carry market. To be honest with you, that's what that gun's for. It has the sights that have both a tritium insert in the center, and then it has the photoluminescent dot. Yeah, it's really easy to see. The features on a spec sheet are identical to the 380, except for the size and 2.5 ounces. So if you could carry 2.5 ounces more weight, which is what the weight of 145 round,
it's like 2 more push-ups.
Exactly. Well, it's not even that. It's 2 more rounds in the gun or something like that. That's the difference, and you get a full 9mm.
Yep. Awesome. Ambidextrous. Safeties.
Yeah, it's got
the great G10 grips.
G10 grips. It's got, depending on which finish you get, if you want black or stainless, whatever you want. Has the same great trigger pull. For us 1911 lovers, you guys that want a striker-fired polymer pistol, this is not for you. This is for me, because I love the cocked and locked. The best not loaded chamber indicator, but the best striker position indicator ever made is a hammer. You can look at it, you can see when it's cocked. Some of us prefer a gun with a external thumb safety. And there it is. So you can't fire it, but you can operate the slide when the safety's on. So you can load and unload it with the safety on if the hammer's cocked. Has a good trigger pull. Some parts of the gun are tiny. The grip width, the size of the slide, everything is tiny. On the other hand, there's enough room you can get 2 fingers onto it. The catch with any of these guns, and I have small hands, is that people ask for tiny guns, but tiny guns are hard to shoot. So you know what the trick is? Making a tiny gun that's easy to shoot. And I think we've pretty much hit it. I think we've pretty much put it in there. If you watch the videos on it, the gun's recoil is not objectionable. And then it's a full 9mm in power. So I think we've created a package that hits the sweet spot.
Yeah. Obviously, I dig it. You can check it out. Coming to the Range St. Louis West. Check it out online at the Range St. Louis West and Springfield Armory.
Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, man. Enjoy.